by local doctors.
Kubva ndiwe first day randakaoperatwa racho ndakaoperatwa zvakanaka, but ingori nyaya yekuti ndakanzi ndairifambisa ranga risati rasupposed kunge richifamba, and pandakadzoka futi second day racho until now handimbopa wrong, vari right 100%, because inini vari kundibatsira hapana kana chandomboshora, and every morning yega yega unova vachindita check up kuona kuti gumbo rangu riri sei.
The team of specialist surgeons working at Parenyatwa is conducting several medical procedures ranging from the repair of abnormally dilated arteries that can rupture, removal of the oesophagus for cancer, and pericardiectomy, which is the removal of the sac that encasses the heart, which is usually removed when it is affected by TB. Operations to save children born with a heart condition called patent ductus arteriosus, which is an abnormal communication of arteries near the heart, are also being conducted at Parenyatwa as government works on modalities to resume open heart surgeries locally, an indication that the country's health sector has turned the corner. Abigail Tembo, ZBC News, Harare.
From the midst of happenings, our teams commit themselves to bring you more than just the headlines. No holds barred national debate. Inside out as we delve into trending issues in the world of business. 24 investigates leaves no stone unturned as we bring the policymakers to face the nation in a country majoring on Economics 101 under Vision 2030, while exploring Africa's Agenda 2063 on Focus 54. Of course, not forgetting the news from around the globe in this global village era. Stay tuned for the latest news and current affairs from across Zimbabwe and beyond on ZBC News and ZBC News Online. ZBC News, the real African voice.
Good evening. You are watching the Newsflash at 6. I am Hajine Gora. The Zimbabwe School Examinations Council 2023 November advanced level results are out, with girls performing better than their male counterparts.
The Zimbabwe School Examination Council Board and Management would like to advise the nation of the release of the 2023 November advanced level examination results. With effect from today, 12 January 2024, 1500 hours, advanced level examination candidates' results will be accessible to all candidates and authorized personnel online through the ZIMSEC portal, accessed through the ZIMSEC website.
The country's export drive is paying off after Zimbabwe earned over 680 million United States dollars in November last year.
The export volumes, which are for November last year, were however down by 18% from the October value of over 830 million United States dollars, according to an external trade update. The external trade update shows that the top 10 export products were tobacco, which was followed by semi-manufactured gold and some mineral substances.
Zimbabwe is set to receive 26,000 metric tons of fertilizer from Russia as the Euro-Asian country moves to alleviate fertilizer supply gaps globally.
The latest development is a fulfillment of a promise made by Russian President Vladimir Putin on the sidelines of the 15th BRICS summit in Johannesburg, South Africa last August. President Putin said his country has scheduled delivery of between 25,000 and 50,000 tons of fertilizer and grain to 6 African countries free of charge. Zimbabwe is among the countries, and a ship with the consignment is currently preparing to dock at the port of Beira in Mozambique.
Young miners are taking a proactive approach in ensuring safety standards are adhered to during the rainy season, which has become synonymous with mine shaft collapses.
The recent increase in mining-related accidents has jolted the Young Miners Foundation into action, with the organization advocating for safe mining practices.
Safety is not only about wearing PPE. All our young miners are wearing PPE. All of this they understand. But now we have to come in with our engineers who help in with our rehabilitation, engineering techniques, behavior-based techniques as well.
The ruling ZANU-PF party has pledged to spearhead urban renewal in the wake of the rot in the city of Harare, which has gone unchecked for more than 2 decades under opposition leadership. The party's spokesperson, Ambassador Christopher Muchangwa, says urban renewal is a priority under the ZANU-PF-led government.
His initial message, he took time to explain the party's efforts to restore sanity in the capital city, that is through urban renewal, which the party is geared to undertake following years of rot through the opposition-led local authorities. This has culminated in the outbreak of cholera as a result of failure to manage issues of waste management, sewer reticulation, and the provision of safe water.
A manhunt has been launched for a man from Swazi area in Uganda who killed his cousin over suspected infidelity.
In what has left the community of Mswazi in Uganda shell-shocked, a man is on the run after he allegedly killed his cousin in cold blood. Allegations that Sifelani Due, aged 49, had an altercation with the now deceased Ndodana Moyo, aged 34, for engaging in a relationship with the accused's wife. Zimbabwe Republic Police Matebelele and South Police spokesperson Inspector Loveness Mangena confirmed the incident.
Burundi has closed its border with Rwanda after accusing its neighbor of funding rebel attacks. This comes after a Burundian rebel group, Red Tabara, killed 20 people near the border with the Democratic Republic of Congo last December. Rwandan President Paul Kagame denies the charge. In our next story, veteran football administrator Simeon Jamanda has died. He was 60. Jamanda, who died this Thursday evening, was influential in the formation of the now defunct Blackpool Football Club, where he worked with the likes of Ronnie Chiwota, Joe Salif and Ben Muchedza, among others. He leaves behind a wife and 6 children. Mourners are gathered at number 15704 Sunningdale 2, Harare. In our next story, the 34th edition of the Africa Cup of Nations kicks off this Saturday, with hosts Cote d'Ivoire taking on Guinea-Bissau at the Alassane Ouattara Stadium in Abidjan.
Africa vibrates to the rhythm of AFCON 2023 this Saturday as the continent's finest footballers go on shore in Cote d'Ivoire. 24 nations will play 52 matches in 5 cities, illustrating how the tournament has grown from the first edition in 1957, which had 3 countries, Sudan, Egypt and Ethiopia. Egypt are the most successful country in the history of AFCON with 7 titles, while they have also played in the most finals.
That report concludes Newsflash at 6. Good evening.